Don't pay no mind to the demons, wake them in with fear. Trouble it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Turning to page 16, welcome everyone to Shir Joy. And this inner circle is an inner circle because we've been playing together and enjoying each other and befriending each other and having fun together, but you are all part of our inner circle. So we don't care what your voice sounds like, we don't care what your Hebrew sounds like, we don't care that you're here. So sing out and just feel the night, let the music move you, and bring on the joy. Page 16.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem,
Shabbat reminds us of what it means to greet Shabbat with joy and hope and possibility and delight. And so tonight the sun is up and it's October, it's 81 degrees, and I don't know what's happening in the world, but The sun will gradually be setting as we pray, so it's a nice opportunity for us to sort of close out the week that was. So at different points of Kabbalah Shabbat, I just want to invite you to think about what it is right now that you need to let go of in order to create more space in your life for the next 25 hours to experience joy and connection and friendship and belonging. So whatever it is that you need to let go of, whether it's an inbox issue or a phone call you didn't return or whatever else is going on in your life, which could be much bigger than that, we're going to sort of just allow it to be put aside for a little while so we can experience a truly joyful Shabbat. But first, nowadays Israel's like at the center, right? The center of our Jewish world, of our hearts. And we can't begin to bring in joy until we honor Israel and everything that's going on right now in Israel and the Jewish world. So I want to invite you to please rise and join together with Hatzikah. we turn to Lacuna Ranana on page 22, this psalm is really about coming toward God with gratitude and thankfulness. So I'd like to just invite you to think of one or two or three things this week that may have happened to you or that happened in our world for which you feel grateful. Maybe that happened to you, something that happened to someone that you love, maybe just our world in general. What can you feel grateful for as we move into Shabbat? And as we turn to page 22, the words say let us use everything we've got to sing out our thanks to God. Our instruments, our voices, our whole heart and soul. So let's do it. Gratitude to God. Lacuna Ranana. There's a lot of things nowadays that it feels like are always changing. There's a lot of things that feel quite unpredictable in our world, and there is a lot of uncertainty. And yet there is still and always so much to be hopeful about, and so much to work at fixing, improving, and healing. This next song, Landslide, sort of brings us to that place where we recognize that life is changing and things are moving, and we gotta just appreciate each day as it comes our way. Here we go. turn to page 24. Shir Ladonai, Shir Hadash. Let's sing it out to God. Sing a new song, create a new world, bring in a new Shabbos.
Shir Adonai, Shir Hadash, Shir Adonai, Kol Haaretz, Shir Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Hasuni Yom Yom Yeshuato, Sakru Agoyim, Gedono, Before Ha'amim, Nivotan, Ki Gadol
Isn't it amazing that like you can pray from a place of happiness and you can pray with a broken heart? Like you can just pray, you can like sing out and somehow feel moved in any moment. I recently have sort of been on a tour of synagogues saying Kaddish, as you know, for my dad. And there are some synagogues that have tissue boxes, like in the seats. And that really moved me because I felt like sometimes prayer just sort of like breaks you open. And so I just want to invite you all to like do whatever you need to do for you tonight and pray from whatever it is that lives within you in this moment of time. We're going to turn to page 38, and this might be a highlight. Just saying. L'chadodi is about us like returning to God, coming back to each other, and embracing each other with a yearning and a thirst and a hunger and a love. our reunion, page 30.
Ay, 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 letra jodi, ay, 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 letra kala, ay, 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 Shabbat, letra apela, ay, ay, letra jodi, ay, ay, letra kala, ay, 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 Shabbat, letra apela. Come
for just a minute as we express our condolences to those people in our community who have been bereaved over the past week. We extend our condolences this week to the family of the late Harriet Richmond and to the family of the late Meredith Seidman. We join together at the bottom of page 41 with the traditional words that we extend to mourners, welcoming them back into our community and during Shabbat. Hamakom yinachem etchem b'tok sha'ar avalei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May the Holy One who comforts Israel grant you solace in your bereavement. We remain standing as we turn to page 50 for the Baruch. We're going to be seated. And instead, we're going to turn to page 42. We turn now to page 50 and we rise for the Baruch. Baruch hu et Adonai, Amen. We're seated and we continue with quiet prayer on page 50 or 51. Continuing at 52. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amcha Torah mitzvot chukim mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Akein Adonai Eloheinu, Yisrocheinu v'chumei. Sometimes in the world that we're living in, it feels like we're sort of going it alone. Anyone feel like that sometimes? So it's really special, I think, especially nowadays, to get to come together in community and to realize that actually we are so not alone. There are so many people in our community, and there are so many people that we can reach out to in those moments where we need support or strength. And in our Jewish lives especially, it's really important for us to realize that we have a lot of quiet friends, and sometimes you can have one voice, but sometimes more voices can help you to feel like we can get through anything. So we'll start with one voice and then we'll build out.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three.
Sound of all of us.
This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice. One people, one voice. A song for every one of us. This Hayu Advarim Ha'ele Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Al Vavecha Vishinantam Vanecha V'tivartam V'shivtecha B'beitecha U'v'lechtecha B'derech U'v'shoktecha U'v'kumecha U'kshartam Le'ot Al-Yadecha V'hayu L'totafot Peinecha U'ktatam Al-Mezizot Beitecha U'b'isharecha.
So, nowadays it feels like the Jewish people sort of needs a fight song. And you might have a different fight song. I feel like this is like, for me, right now, this is our fight song. So sometimes you gotta be bold, you gotta be wise, you gotta be bad, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be strong, you gotta be calm. Sometimes we gotta be together. Let's do it. Here's our fight song. Here we go.
Listening as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. And what your mother said, read the book your mother read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. I'm not perfect, it's so long without you. Feeling behind you, the place. The world keeps on spinning, if you try to. Best part is danger staring you in the face. Remember, listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. All I know, love will save the day.
We're turning to page 62 because we have to still believe that one day, we will again know a world that has more love than hate and more peace than war. We're going to turn to page 62 for Hashki Venu. We pray to God to keep us safe, to protect us from our enemies, to protect us from destruction and sadness and sorrow, to strengthen us against the forces of evil that abide on every side of us. We ask God to guard us always and everywhere and to bless our people with life and with peace. And we say to you, God, who shelters your people Israel, protect Jerusalem with love and be here with us, with all of us.
Hashkidenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom, Hashkidenu Malkeinu L'chaim, Hashkidenu Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom, Hashkidenu
I'm going to turn to page 64, the Shamru, and address. 68. Beginning on page 68, we dive in the Amida. And if the words are not familiar and you prefer your own personal prayer, Dear God, bow, Dear God, help, and Dear God, thanks is a beautiful structure. Page 69, the Amida recited quietly. we turn now to I'm going to turn to pitch. Want to go there, Steve? Yeah, let's do it. Follow Steve. They'll always go right if you follow Steve. Special simcha, which is that Olivia is becoming a bat mitzvah. And as you look at this yesterday, Olivia, that literally I was in the hospital with you and your mom as you just came into the world, and now here you are. So we are going to turn to page 90, and Olivia will lead us in Kiddush. We are going to turn now to mourner's Kaddish. For anyone who is in a period of mourning or observing a yard site, please join me. And you can find the mourner's Kaddish on page 124. Yikadal v'yikadash shimei rabba, v'yama divra irute v'yamlik malkute, v'chaye yechon v'yom v'chaye zachol beit Yisrael, v'agala u'yizman karev v'yimeru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevarach ve'olam v'le'emah, v'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yita'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmiyat v'yisha b'rechu le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata tishbechata v'nechamata ta'aram v'yalma v'yimeru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim alinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav hu ya'aseh shalom Alinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimeru amen. May all of our loved ones' memories be a beautiful blessing. Okay. Couple of announcements, and then we'll memorize for Alinu. Announcements. We set up 400 chairs, and for the people that are standing, there are a few extra, but thank you for sitting, and thank you for standing, and thank you for being here, and thank you for lending your voice to our song. A couple of announcements I'm going to make. Tomorrow morning services are at 10 o'clock. Also coming up next Saturday night, there's going to be a traditional slichot, which is how we sort of bring on the high holiday season, and that's going to be around 7:30 beginning. Double check my time. 8 o'clock. Thank you. And then we're going to be doing a Shir Joy Slichot. Anyone have never even heard of Slichot? It's totally fine. Yes. Slichot is when we literally start the praying. And why do you think traditionally you do it close to midnight? Because that's when you're sort of most open to saying what it is. And so we're going to start at 11:30 right out there, and there's going to be a bonfire, and we're going to be singing all of those songs about change and growth and becoming the people we want to be. So set your alarm, take a nap, and come join us. Okay. And also, we're doing some pretty amazing stuff on October 7th, so check our calendar. Okay, Alenu, please rise. You can find it on page 118, and Olivia is becoming a bat mitzvah tomorrow evening. If anyone wants to come and also just to watch, we'd love that. Alenu, page 118. In the
Hey
So high. I don't know
I don't need the we ride.